Good morning, my darlings. It's your gal Reba again. And today we are doing an anti-haul. Makeup companies have been coming out with a ton of new releases for the spring, and hey, it's just the way it is in the makeup game, I guess. I normally don't pay too much attention to it because I only buy what I enjoy wearing. But there's been some releases this year so far that just have me scratching my head and wondering why. So we're going to go over some of those. Gosh, where to start? Some of these are just ridiculous. Let's start with the Game of Thrones collection by Urban Decay. The eyeshadow palette itself is $65. It's mostly shimmers, from what I've seen and heard. Some of the shimmers are... I'm not much into shimmer myself. I do have Urban Decay eyeshadows that I really enjoy. But $65 for a palette of mostly shimmers that you can't make a cohesive look with, no matter how hard you try, that's just ridiculous. Not worth it to me. The packaging is cute, but aside from that, no. And then I guess they have an entire vault collection, which is the eyeshadows, the highlighters. I think some lipsticks come in that as well. I'll have to double check that when I go to editing. And that whole vault collection is $250. That's a lot of money for shit you won't be able to really use. And it's only cardboard packaging. Spill coffee on it and it's done. I don't know what the hell Urban Decay is thinking. Honestly. I mean, I get it if there's fans of the show that, they have Game of Thrones everything else in their house. Fine, get it. But know what you're paying for. $250 for some really cute cardboard packaging, but what I would consider unusable makeup? No. That's a hard pass for this woman. Let's see, what else do we have on this list here? My goodness. BH Cosmetics came out with a second Take Me Back to Brazil collection. There was nothing wrong with the first collection. In fact, that's on my birthday wish list, that first collection. The second one, mostly glitters. It's basically a remake of the first one. Now, if you have the first one, you can go get like a little pot of glitter and some glitter glue, and you can spruce up those eyes. You really don't need the new glittery remake of the Take Me Back to Brazil. But on BH's website, if I can remember, well, maybe not. I remember on their website it was, I want to say $20 for this palette. It's cheap enough, but it's up to you. But I'm not getting it. Another thing I'm not buying this year is the Natural Lust Palette by Too Faced. It's pretty packaging. It looks like it's cardboard, which I'm not too wild about that. It's got some pretty eyeshadows. It's got lots of shimmers and glitters. I think there might be a couple of mattes in there. But for 35 very small pans of eyeshadow, it's not worth $59 to me. For $10 less, I can go get some really good Marc Jacobs eyeshadows that have a much better formula. They're not powdery. Yeah, I don't even know what Too Faced is thinking this year either. Especially with they repackaged their Cocoa Contour again to go with this Natural Lust palette. Same packaging, or different packaging, same product. If you already have the Cocoa Contour, honey, you're set unless you hit pan on that thing. Not worth $44. At least not to me. They've also come out with a Too Faced, mind you, has also come out with a Peach Puff. I guess it's a lipstick or a lip gloss. I'm not quite sure what it is. But apparently the packaging, no, I'll just have to, I don't have anything similar to it. Dang it. But apparently the packaging, you take off the top and you twist up, and there's like this little sponge at the top where the lip product comes out. It's kind of novel, but after a few uses, how much you want to bet that thing is going to get plugged up? And I don't think you can clean it with any kind of brush or tool cleaner either. So I'm thinking after a few uses, it's not going to be usable. Not worth my $19. And while we're on the subject of Too Faced, have you ladies seen this? I want to get this right. The Pretty Mess collection. I honestly, for me, Too Faced has crossed the line. Okay, even though their stuff is like super peachy smelling or chocolate smelling or peanut butter, whatever. But this Pretty Mess collection has crossed the friggin' line. The products aren't that great. The names of the products, I'm horrified. I don't like to use the term loosely, but I'm borderline scandalized by the product names on this. There's the... Okay, I'm back. I had to pull up some images of the packaging here. I almost have no words. The eyeshadows look usable and borderline pretty. I'm not sure what the formula is on those. So those might be okay. The highlighter, I guess this is. I'm sorry. Just, how many fucks do I give is the name of the highlighter. I get it, they're trying to be cute and edgy and everything like that, but vulgarity is not the way to do it. I I've been told that the highlighter, because I refuse to buy this. There ain't no way in hell I would buy this. Not for me, not for a daughter, certainly not for my granddaughters. Yeah, I know that makes me sound and look old, but it is what it is. The Pat the Puss, which was apparently named after a dance. Well, puss has different meanings, but I'm not sure what they were going for there. Apparently that little body shimmer is not all it's cracked up to be. The lipsticks. Now, the lipsticks look really pretty. But who wants to go and buy this and have to explain what DSL means? I didn't know what it meant until I looked it up this morning. I would be personally mortified if I had to explain what DSL means to a young girl. Don't believe me? Look it up for yourselves, and it has nothing to do with the internet, okay? Some of my younger viewers might know what I'm talking about here. Yeah, this collection, although the eyeshadows are pretty, the lipsticks look really nice. I guess they're lip injection lipsticks. Oh, dear God. Now I know what they mean by DSL. Okay, my personal thoughts on this, other than this is another hard pass for me. This collection is not only gaudy, it's tacky, and it's in completely poor taste. You wanted to try and be edgy, Too Faced? Well, you just edged this old woman out of the market, because I ain't never buying nothing from you. Never. And along with that, this also sends a poor message to our younger ladies out there that, if you don't have big overblown lips, another nod to what DSL means, there's something wrong with you. Or guys ain't gonna like you. Nah, bullshit. Hard pass. Done. This brand is just, they've gone down the crapper. And that's a shame, because they used to put out some really good, really decent, I should say, makeup. I don't see myself ever buying from them again. Especially if they keep up stuff like this. I understand it was a collab with some singer, dancer, whatever she is. Good God. Anyway, moving on. Now, this last couple of products actually have created quite a stir on YouTube. And, I can kind of see it. Because, the releases were so close together, and then all the drama with Jeffree Star and whatever. But the Icy Betch palette, $24. Lots of blues and kind of like a white / translucent powder, whatever. I've never used Tarte Cosmetics because I could never find anything I like, honestly. Although their mermaid collection, I was kind of leaning towards that, but yeah, I'm too old to try and be a mermaid, and unicorns don't exist, even though I have them on my tattoo. But, yeah. That's a pass for me. The Jeffree Star Blue Blood Collection, which is $52, and I guess you can't get it in stores. You have to order it from his cosmetics company site. That's a huge downer for me because I like to be able to go in and swatch things before I buy them. Apparently, everyone's going gaga for this. I love the packaging. I think it's really nice. But that many honey, how many of those blue eyeshadows are you gonna wear? Honestly. I think out of all of my eyeshadows, and I've decluttered a lot, but the only blue eyeshadows I have left out of what was a huge collection of makeup, most of which I've donated to the Mission House across the river, is the only 2 blue eyeshadows I have left are part of this palette, and it took about a year to get this. Maybe 2. Every time I went onto UD's website, they were sold out. But yeah, those are the only 2 blue eyeshadows I own. So, a palette with all blues. I think there was maybe 1 or 2 peachy pink shades. How often are you going to use that? Certainly not every day. And despite all the drama of whether or not Tarte came up with the concept first, a la their April Fool's deal last year, or if they stole it from Jeffree Star, or whatever, drama on that aside, I wouldn't use either of these 2 palettes. I do like the Jeffree Star better, mainly because of the packaging. That man's a packaging genius. But where would I store it? I'd never use it. So, unfortunately, a hard pass for me. Yeah, I'm at the point now, I'm giving up on makeup companies. Some of the prices they ask for crappy makeup are ridiculous, and the packaging isn't much better. So, that's my take on that. That is what I am anti-hauling this spring. As new things come out, I'll probably end up updating this video. And if my opinion changes, I'll update the video. So that's where that's at. Anyway, if you beautiful ladies out there would do me a huge favor and enjoy your day. Hopefully you have good weather. If you do, I wish I could be there, honestly. Have a lovely, lovely day. If you found any value in this video, give it a like, hit the subscribe button and the bell. And until next time, stay beautiful and stay you lovelies.